Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Cities Skylines Let's Play. Now let's just take stock a minute before we crack on with the thing that we're going to do today. I've been playing this game now for 13 episodes, and before I did this episode, I did a tiny practice run just to make sure that I knew how to start a city, but then I've never played the game before, and I'm quite interested and quite pleased with how things are turning out so far. We've got different districts working out different bits and bobs, we've added mods, we've got trains, we've got all sorts of things, and overall the city's doing okay. Not the best city in the world, but for a first city I think we're doing alright. Power's fine, water's fine, waste, rubbish, all fine. Education's not doing great, but we're working on it. Health, crime prevention and firefighting, all of that is really quite good. Traffic, the big one, not too bad. Okay, so we've got a few areas where the traffic is pretty built up, but there's a lot of green on here as well. All up here, that's all green. A lot of the highways green. Most of the inner cities green. We've got a few bits down here that are red that we need to look at later on. And a lot of this kind of industrial area here is quite red. One of the main reasons is that these junctions are some of the first things that I put in, and this area is one of the first things I designed. It hasn't really had much upgrades, but I'll work on that after today's episode. Now, one of the things I have done between now and last time is I've added a roundabout. This didn't used to be a roundabout here. This used to have an underpass and some stuff, and it was building up terrible, and now I've made it a roundabout, and it should be a lot better. In addition to that, I've also banned parking from any of these middle trunk one-way roads. So all the way down this road now, there's no parking. Don't know if that'll help, but we'll see. Also, there's no parking on these roundabouts as well. I'm not sure if it does help the flow of traffic. I would hope it does. I've done some little tweaks and improvements to this roundabout and the lane management around here, so which lanes are hooking into what, just to try and give it a bit of extra flow. And you know what, it has already relieved a bit of the traffic, so I'm looking forward to seeing how all these tweaks start to improve the traffic. We're at what I think we call 74% traffic. That's not bad. I'd like it to be 80, but 74 is not bad. So thank you to Rusty for all your comments. You've got quite a few bits of technical pieces of information there, so I'm going to digest them, and we'll crack on with the rest of the stuff. And then I got two people. Now I'm going to butcher both of your names, Disterius and Originato. Probably got them both wrong. Both of you commented that I've got my stations the wrong way around, according to the one-way streets. So if we have a look here and just run the game, you can see that vehicles are having to wait for a vehicle to come out before a vehicle can go in, because the traffic's going the wrong way. This is easy fixable. We can just get our roads, make sure we're in update mode, and just go, yeah, this section here, too steep, cannot upgrade to this type. Oh, what? But it's a one-way road. I have no idea why the upgrade tool works in that manner, but there we go. It's still saying slope too steep, so I may have to rebuild that bit. So it's not going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. But we're going to switch this around. Some of them won't like it. Is it going to say that one's too steep? No, that's all fine. So now they'll be going the other way. I mean, it'll take a moment for these all to turn around and switch, and it'll be utter chaos for a small amount of time. But apparently that will flow a lot better. So can I do that one? No, I'll have to do that. No, okay. So I'll just go through, switch these like this, and I'm going to sort out these slopes. You got to admit, that looks pretty weird with all the trucks in the air there. Oh my goodness. Looks like they're just going off a ramp and over the railway. That's quite cool. Okay, let me carry on and fix this. And there we go. A mass and mangle of floating and confused vehicles. There is, and lots of trains and stuff going around. But overall, this is going to be a lot better once the traffic sorts itself out. Still got a lot of traffic problems over there. But that's not what we're doing today. Hang on a second. Yes, so that was a suggestion from two viewers. I've also got one more suggestion to work on, and that is finally I'm going to give a proper name to this district up here. Now, at the minute, it's labelled, there we are, it's labelled Posh Place because it was just a place that's posh. And we've got a suggestion here from Gregory saying that it should be the anti-Hollywood, i.e. Hellish wood. And anything to do with that sort of thing, that sounds like my sort of ticket. Hellish wood. Now, I'm not going to put the capital W. There we go. Hellish wood. So this district is called Hellish wood. If you have any ideas for names for the districts in the city, pop them down in the comments and let me know what you think. Now, last time we put this in, I will be keeping an eye out to see if we can get any services coming in. I know I said that I would link up some more stations and stuff, but what we're doing this episode is buses. This town is... its traffic is not the best. It's not horrendous, but it's not the best. And I feel it could be greatly improved by having some buses. Now, I don't know how buses work, what to do with them, or where any of that is. So, let's have a look. So, in the bus section, we can have a bus depot. Now, the bus depot automatically sends out buses from your bus lines. Bus lines with the bus stop tool, adjust the number of buses available, raise and lower the city's public transport budget. Then we can have an avenue with bus lanes, which looks like it's a bit of both. And then we've got the bus line. So we need... where's the bus stop? Does it just go round and there's no stops and it just stops and goes whenever? Let's give this a go. So for 30... is it 30,000? For 30,000, which we've got plenty of money, we can put a bus depot in. Now, where should it start? We kind of want it so it's not too far. Of course, near our new transport hub. Now, I'm thinking maybe the depot should be just a little of an offshoot. So if we go kind of here... oh, actually, I could do that. And this could be the bus depot area. And a shortcut for anybody who doesn't want to go down here. I like that. So, transportation, bus depot. It's not as big as what I thought it might be. We're going to put it on this side of the road because apparently it's noisy. There we go. So now we've got a bus depot, we can do a bus line. And it can go from there. Oh, and you just click to add stops. Okay, brilliant. So, if I wanted to go to the train station, that's a bit of a terrible place for it to be. Because ideally it wants to go past the bus depot to the station. I suppose it could go round and out and through. I want to move it. I've only just placed it and I already want to move it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to relocate the building. It's going to cost me £6,000 to do it. But we're going to have it here. Okay, so this is kind of the entrance. We're going to have the metro going underneath. Do I need that power line? I think I do. We'll get rid of that bus stop. That bus line. Lines overview. We'll delete that one. Yeah, I wish to delete that line. It was a complete and utter mistake. And this road here, this kind of bypass road, bypasses going through that one-wayness. Bi-directional, please. There we go. Okay. Cracking. And that's bi-directional and that's one direction. Cool. Now I can crack on with the lines. So, buses. New line. Oh, what's that? So we can create a new line. Oh, it doesn't have to start from there. I don't know. Let's put the new line to go from here. What the... right. So that's just a starting point by the looks of it. We're going to add a stop outside the railway station. And then we'll go into... we'll service... oh, this is difficult. I think what we'll do is, for the train station, we'll link it up to a couple of districts. And then we'll do one for the couple of districts over here as well, and one for there. So we're going to say we're going to add a stop kind of in the middle of each district. God, I've never done this before. It's really difficult. So here. And here. And then, yeah. Now because of the one-way streets, it's going all the way around there. So I already regret that decision. We want to go over this way first. Because that's a one-way street, it goes round that way. It's going to be a bit funny because of the one-way streets, but it's not going to be too bad if I do it like this. So we go one there, and then we come back this way. Come on, come back this way. One on the way back through, and then... It's saying it needs to go round that roundabout to complete the line. I don't believe it. I mean... Complete line. Okay, so we can drag to move a stop. Apparently. God, this is move stop. Okay, so if I move that to kind of here. Okay, that's interesting. So it's going to go around. So if I move that stop over here. There we go. And we don't actually want that stop. That looks good. That looks kind of what I wanted. So we've got a bus line that just snakes through the town a little bit. It's a little bit of a funny wiggle here because of our one-way system. And it goes back. It's servicing both of these two areas. And then if we have one that services this area, one that services that area. Just one route that does each. And then what? Is that too much? Is that too many lines? I don't know these things. Tell you what. We'll do a couple as a test. And then add more later. So, bus line. We're going to do a stop here. New line. It's going to come out and we're going to zigzag through this area. So, firstly, we're going to come down here. Add a stop. Come down here. Add a stop. And then back up one of these roads. Add a stop. Add a stop. And then we want to complete the line. Complete line. Now that is another good one. Okay, so we've got two good lines going there. We'll see how they get on. They're the ones that are going to kind of let people move around the district and get to the train station. Now what I want to do is I want to do a bus service from... Well, I was going to say from the district, from the residential district into this shopping district, but I'm not going to do that right now. This is going to be a fantastic tourist slash shopping area in a couple of episodes' time. But I think we'll do some bus routes to work, so people can get to work, and we'll let them come through the tolls. And that toll road is horrible now, but I'll figure it out. So I think what we'll do is we'll service this area with a line to these two areas, and we'll see how that goes. So let's get... I feel like I need another bus depot. What can it do? It doesn't say how many buses it has. Let's have a look at the current bus depot. Here we go. Buses in use, 0. So it looks like that's just where they come from. I think maybe if we have one bus depot on that side of town, maybe it would be prudent to have a bus depot on this side of town. I think to make things not too bad, we'll have it opposite one of our universities. So we'll put the bus depot in there. And then let's get these lines in. So the lines are going to come from this district and this district, and then go down to both of them. Or shall I do one for each? I'm thinking one for each. We'll start over here. So I'm going to put, that's a one-way street that goes that way. That's a one-way street that goes that way. So we're going to start with a bus station, a bus stop, sorry, there. Then that bus stop is not going to have any more stops. That's kind of going to be like the last bit that pops out. And I'm going to get it to come in and just... Yeah, just loop round here. So we'll add a stop there. We'll add a stop here. And then I don't want it to get too close to that side, so I think what we'll do is we'll add a stop there. One stop there. Well, that's quite a close stop. Can I move the stop? No, I'll move I might tweak these stops later. But really, this is almost the same as the Metro link, but it's just like another option. So then, to loop through this lot, without going absolutely nuts on going through the one-way system, I think what we'll do is we'll add a stop here, and then that will come. No. We're going to go down the centre of the road. There we go. We'll, oh, this is too much for me. We'll add a stop there. We'll add a stop there. Go down the road. Add one here. Then I'll be able to go down that road. Add one there. And somehow get back to here, complete the line. There we go. That actually works. It looks a little weird, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 nice little stops, loops around there, and I think that might be enough for that bit for now. So let's. Do I want to put any more in? I think not for now. Let's see how that goes. So we're going to continue our city. And whilst we're waiting to get the kind of results on that initial phase, I want to try and look at the traffic problems around here. So the traffic problems around here, we've got just queuing to get onto this roundabout. I don't think the lane management on this roundabout is any good at all. So let me just have a look and see what's going on. So one of the things I've been trialing is having a straight on only and then a left turn. And then something similar here with a left and then an add. So doing it like that. So let's see if doing something similar like that all the way around the roundabout makes a difference. So we've got a left turn. That's a one-way street, so we'll let them do more. That's carrying on to there and there. And this one's not a very busy road, but we'll do the same again. That's a left turn. That goes straight on, and that goes around the corner. And this is a one-way road, so this one should be a little bit different again. So because that's a one-way road, that goes straight on, that goes straight on. Come on, straight on. Why won't it let me click you? No idea. Oh, it's there. And then this one can kind of merge and go there. So let's see how this is rolling now. That already looks better. We've got a better flow around here. This junction is the most important part. Much better flow around here, and these vehicles are using both lanes. This is all shifting along. This backup should get going. That all looks fine. This is looking nice now. Oh my goodness, look at this. There's no queue for trucks here. There's a queue on the exit, but I have a feeling that, again, a similar sort of kind of management here will help. So if we let them go like this and then do something similar here. The only way I can find to switch between nodes is to deselect the tool and then select it again. So we'll have them do that, and we'll have these guys merge here. Ideally, I would love roundabouts, or the option to have roundabouts with 3 lanes. But I don't seem to have that road, so I'm going to be trying to find a mod where I can use that. If anybody knows of a mod which contains 3-laned roads, please let me know. So whilst it is busy around here, this is flowing much better now as well. Okay, cool. This is not. Oh my goodness. Right, between episodes, I'm going to lane manage all these roundabouts. and we'll see if it makes a difference. I'll come back to that one shortly. Again, this looks like it is freeing up, but it's not the best, so let's sort it out. So let's do this one first. So if you're turning left, you need to use this lane or this lane and have to wait, unfortunately. Straight on is that lane only, and you can use either lane to go there. This is where I need a 3-laned roundabout. In fact, most of my roundabouts need to be 3 lanes, but never mind. If for some reason you want to go straight on and go there, you can choose either road there or there. Okay, you see how just a little bit of tweaking with this mod has made a big difference already? I think it's made a big difference. They just seem to be flowing through so much better. So much better. Cool. Look at them all go. Now here we've got a blockage because they're waiting for these vehicles, but it's just because they're backed up. So they're flowing through here better, they're flowing through there better. This is atrocious. I think this central road is going to have to be changed. I think the central road is going to have to end up being a bigger road. It needs more lanes. It needs at least 3. One for turning on. Is that bi-directional, this road? Of course it's bi-directional. So what's the lane management round here like? So let's see, lane arrows. So for... what's that do? Okay, so this junction here, it's got ahead, left. Yeah, so it's got left and right. And ahead. So really we need a 3-lane road again. Everything would be so much better with 3-lane roads. Power problems. Power problems. We're on the edge. We have enough money. We've got loads of money actually now. Let's just pause the game for a second and sort out those power issues. I am just going to be dropping these little guys in for a while. I feel comfortable with just plopping them in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hopefully that should pop up the power. So we've gone from 723. Are they all going yet? To 777. Which has just popped us back in the green. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, that is all flowing much better now. This is flowing okay, but it's backed up in the... both of these roads are backed up trying to get onto this main road. So that definitely is sorting out. If I go to the traffic view, you'll be able to see that red. This road is horrendous. Oh my goodness, these roads are pretty bad now. Oh my... right, okay. Yep, those roads are really starting to get bad. I've freed up these areas around here. It's getting better, I think. No, traffic is actually getting worse. Traffic is confirmed to be getting worse. Oh no, the buses! The buses are all got out there, and they're all backlogged. Oh my goodness, so the buses aren't helping. Let's have a look at those lines. The bus lines. Where do I do buses from? Transport. Buses. Here we go. We've got a number of bus lines. We've got a number of models of buses. Bus or school bus. And there's a number of stops, number of vehicles. It doesn't look like we can change the number of vehicles. Doesn't look like it, no. Although we are getting passengers on there. 90 passengers, no tourists. 15 vehicles. Only 5 passengers on bus line 2? Which one's bus line 2? Okay, so bus line 2 is the one that's going around the dense residential district to the train station. And oh yeah, okay, so bus line 3, the one between this residential district and this industrial district, that one's doing the best at the moment. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. The metro lines, yeah, they're doing pretty good. Especially, again, the one between the residential district and the industrial district is doing really well. And also Metro Line 6, whichever one that one is. I think that's the... hang on, I just need to turn them all off. Metro Line 6, which one are you? So you're the anti-clockwise. in this area. I don't know why. Is it Metro Line 3 is the other one? Yeah. So they're doing quite well. The red ones, not so good. What are the red ones? I can't remember what the red Metro lines are. Oh, it's the ones going to the train station again. So I think as we get more train stations, that will certainly help. This cemetery is now empty, so I should be able to bulldoze it. There we go. We can just go purely on crematoriums now, and we have the capacity. Oh my goodness, everybody hated that. Health, death care. Okay, so we've got no cemetery, but the crematorium availability is at 525, which is absolutely brilliant, apparently. There we go. So we've got our first buses, our first bus lines, and overall things aren't doing too bad. I just noticed that our bus station has no water, so I will just fix that. There we go. And does it have power? It does have power because it's close to that wind farm. And this area here, this office district, has risen up. That's quite nice. We've got a high crime rate around here, apparently. And the budget, overall, we've got more income than expenses. That's the important thing in the budget. Taxes are still at 11% for most things, which is pretty good. And if I look at transport, buses, oh my goodness, we've got a minus 1,600 profit on the buses, minus 1,700 now. But the metro looks like it's starting to break even, which is really nice. And I think that with a bit more on the train lines, that will look good too. So I don't know whether it will be train lines or tourist / commercial area next episode, but we'll certainly have a look at that, and I'll do any little bits of tweaking and so forth. Leave all your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments section below. As always, I do try and read them all and reply to anybody who's got questions. Thank you to everybody who put comments on there up until now. Your help is making this series even better than before. I'm liking that it's a slightly modded series. We've got a couple of little tools, a couple of little tweakers and a couple of little displays, but it's not too off there. I do generally like playing base games. I like the challenge of knowing that this is the balance that the developers intended. I tend to only normally add mods to add more story, like your continuation on, or to fix things that are broken, or something that may, just be glaringly needed, like a roundabout tool. Definitely. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I will have a go at looking to see if I can improve the traffic flow around here for next time, and I will see you then. Take care. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.